Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents The Lost Notebook of Édouard Manet, a novel, by Maureen Gibbon, narrated by Graham Halstead. Faire vrai, laisser dire. Édouard Manet. The notebook is real. Monsieur Manet gave it to me. A few weeks before he died, he bade me take it. I first met him over my ironing board when I cleaned some wax from his coat. He and Marie were at a fete, some big do for Bastille Day, and he had gotten candle wax on the tails of his coat. It was nothing to remove. I pressed the cloth between some clean rags, and the heat of the iron drew the wax right out. But he thought I was so skilled. "Ah, Elisa," he said, "you have saved me." I laughed at his silliness, but it was nice all the same. Nice to be noticed. When he got so sick, Marie sent me often to see him. I brought candy sometimes, but mostly flowers. Some days I stopped by on my own and took a sprig of whatever I found growing. Tansy, mullein, mallow, snapdragon, even thistle. He loved those common flowers, too. The weeds. One day I brought to him a dead bumblebee I found on the ground, a furry bumblebee with see-through wings. He got so quiet when I put it on his palm, and he studied it for such a long time that I didn't know what to think. Then he said, "Gone, but still glittering." He saw the beauty of it, and that made me glad I brought it. I tried to keep everything just as he gave it to me. As you know, I cannot read well, but I still felt as though I could hear Monsieur's voice when I saw the pages, and anyone can understand the little drawings. So yes, I did look through all of it, many times. I admit that. He was my friend, and he trusted me. Write it down that way. Elisa Saucy, lady's maid to Marie Laurent, as told to her niece Mademoiselle Aimée Saucy in 1912. Paris, April 30th, 1880. They were just words, sounds in the air, said to make a point, but with no malice intended. They came from the mouth of an old friend, someone I have known all my life, or nearly, since we were boys. Now he is graying, and so am I. I told him I would consider the idea, but I did not mean it. And yet, here I am, writing in these pages, just as he suggested I might, after all my protests. So why do his words stick with me? Did they strike harder than I let on? Than I realized? Yes, and yes. You cannot paint everything. That was what he told me. Of course, it only stands to reason. Logic. One picks and chooses how to spend time. And yet it meant more to me. I can almost believe he said it in consolation because he knows I am going to Matern's clinic in Bellevue. He knows the days will be long and enervating, the results questionable. I believe he meant there are other worthy tasks I might undertake. He kept using the word legacy. But you cannot tell people what to think. I found that out in '67 when I wrote my little catalogue for the show that no one attended, a manifesto that no one read. People make of you what they will. They compare you to others or to what they want you to be. So I told Tonin what I always say. My work is the only legacy. That was when he said it. You cannot paint everything. I felt as caught out as I did that day on Rue Amsterdam, when the lightning pain came on me so suddenly and so fiercely I could not do anything, except to fall. You cannot paint everything. The kind of thing only an old friend can say, dare say. Or maybe I have it all wrong. Perhaps Tonin said it not because he dared, but because he knows what I have been trying to hide. He said those words looking directly at me, as if to say, I have.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?